Hola amigos, bien o no, saludos desde Medellín. Hoy nuestro tema es estas dos palabras opuestos, broken and fixed. Broken and fixed. Eso es para ilustrar que cómo utilizar. Hay muchas otras palabras muy similares que tienen el mismo sentido que también puede poner casi las mismas oraciones y para amplificar su vocabulario. That's the theme for today. So, broken and fixed. Nice to look at this as an opposite. Gives us a way of showing some changes in the sentences. But as well, we can show you with this how all of these different synonyms, similar words that mean nearly the same, you can easily put back into these example sentences, get a very similar meaning. I'll show you what we mean. So, broken. Other ways we can say broken. Well, something could be broken, it could be smashed, damaged, cracked, chipped, scratched, dented, ripped, snapped, crushed, pierced, or shattered. That's not an exhaustive list, there are some others. I just run out of room, but you get the idea. Something can be fixed because it could be repaired. Fixed, stitched, smoothed, glued, waxed, tapped, taped, mended, patched, and restored. And again, there's some other synonyms with that, but you see what I mean. Equally, the object itself, the thing that is broken or fixed, can be quite varied. It could be something like a physical thing, like a cup, a car. Could have a more of an emotional sense, like your heart. Could be a bit more abstract, like the economy or the country. But lots of different things could be broken and therefore be fixed. Here are some sentences to show you how we can test this out. Let's use the example of a cup. My cup is broken. My cup is broken. Did you break my cup? Did you break my cup? How will you fix it? It being the cup. How will you fix the cup? I will glue it. I will glue the cup to fix it. But notice we could swap out some of these words to change it up. So we could say something like, I don't know, my heart is broken. Did you break my heart? How will you fix it? I will, how will I fix it? Well, that's a question for another day perhaps. But you see, you can put something else back into it, yeah? I will restore your heart. There we are. I will restore your heart. Now notice, if I'm going to put a different word into particularly this last sentence, although if I'm talking in the past, I have to put an ed ending on because it's something that has happened. So I have repaired the cup. I have fixed the cup. I have stitched, smoothed, glued, waxed, taped, mended, patched and restored the cup because it's happened in the past. But if I'm talking about the future, I will glue the cup. I have to take off ed, bring it back to the infinitive. I will glue the cup. It's not I will glued the cup, because glued is for the past, the future or the present. So different ways we can move these sentences around to show you different ways you can use similar words to say more or less the same thing. My cup is cracked. Did you crack the cup? How will you repair it. I will tape it. So something to play around with. You can try some of the different synonyms, get slightly different results, and it will give you an idea of how generally you should perhaps change the endings depending on the sentence you're using. And also it gives you another way of looking at different ways you can describe what's otherwise a fairly obvious kind of event. It's either broken or it's fixed. There we go. So, I hope that was helpful. Déjame saber en los comentarios. And for now, from Medellin, it's Cheerio.